Sean, starting off in the first with the colt by Visionaire, quite a bit of market support I noticed, from 10 to 1 to 7 to 1 on debut. You must think quite decently of this horse?
You know what, that obviously I doubt it was stable money. At the end of the day, he's coming along the right way, and this looks like the right type of race for him. He must have a chance, but obviously not overly confident.
Excellent. Then on to a really smashing looking individual, ran a cracker in the grade 1 at Greyville, Africa Rising with Raymond Danielson.
Yeah, obviously we gave him a break after the race, and we've done all his vaccinations. He should need this run quite a bit, but it just I don't want to leave it till the last minute to get these horses going. And yeah, I think a comeback run with not too much pressure, hopefully, will send him on the right path for the rest of the season.
Okay, and then of course his stable companion is ridden by Julius Mariba, who's riding really well at the moment. A really good win in his debut, Rightful King.
Yeah, Rightful King is obviously a horse we think quite highly of, and obviously things went very wrong in the nursery for him, and we elected just to give him a break and try and get him going again. Yeah, he's a nice horse. He's also ready to run a candidate, so we need to get them going a bit, but he'll need the run.
Okay, then on to race number 4, first leg of the pick 6. Horse number 10 is Tambalang, and Gabby Larida climbs aboard.
Yes, I think she's improving, getting a bit stronger. A little disappointing on the couple of runs that she's had, but I think she's going to be better as a 3-year-old, and it's a nice start for her. She's got a good draw, and I think she should be thereabouts.
Well, we can have a bit of fun in race 5 with horse number 8, Great 5-8, because his owner certainly wouldn't be able to play 5-8. He'd be far better suited to a lock.
He's been a bit disappointing. I think he's going to need us to show a bit more before we start getting confidence in him again. I mean, I was quite upbeat about him as a young horse, and he just lost his way a little bit, but hopefully he can be running on and give us a bit of confidence going forward. I think he's not quite ready yet.
Excellent. And then on to race 9, where not quite ready doesn't enter the equation, with horse number 12, Consequentially, out of a grade 1 winning mare. Her move to Gauteng, for whatever reason, has been a very successful one by all accounts so far. Yeah,
I think she probably just needed a bit of time, and she's a beautiful filly to look at. We have raced her quite hard, and she seems to be enjoying it. So yeah, she's quite low down in the ratings, and we can't start putting her away for the good going and things like that. She needs to now obviously regain her owner's confidence and show us a bit more before we take the pressure off her. She's enjoying her racing. I think she's not out of it at the weights here, and I give her an each way chance.
Gub, starting off with horse number 7 in race 7. Always nice to have trained the progeny and get the homebred into the yard for a very special owner in Michael de Broglie.
Yeah, it is, Andy. Look, she hasn't lived up to Do You Remember's exploits, and of course her mother. She was very, very good. But I keep thinking this filly is looking for a mile. She did fail over 1400, but I'm just not sure how well she was. And she's been quite tricky. She had joint issues, knee issues, and she's hard work. But I think we've got her pretty fit and pretty sound, and I think I'd like to see her sort of sat back on, given a chance today, and see if she can produce the type of finish that she's capable of. My only reservation, it's pretty firm ground at the moment, and I don't think that's her best. She hasn't run on it, but we've got to get started, So we'll see. But she's good enough to be involved, and I think for people with larger permutations, they should include her.
Excellent. And then on to race number 9, where horse number 7 again is Russian Star, for guys who don't have many horses, but they have a lot of horses that are doing pretty well.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot of horses now too. David and Tian have been very active at the sales this past season, and we've got some very nice young horses coming through. But this girl, she's, I don't think she's finished yet. She's far from finished. She's taken a long time to come to hand, I thought she ran a good maiden win and then a good post maiden run. A little bit of a break here, but you know, she's a filly with a sort of, I think she's got a come-on look about her. You know, I'm not thinking that she's going to win this. She may, but she's honest and she's a slight little thing, and she's only now just sort of, I think, maturing. So, yeah, she's got to be included. And, you know, this time of the year, I think it's very hard to, you know, you're trying to find out where you are with these horses, vaccines and everything over with. But I'm pleased with her, and I think she'll go well.
Matthew, good to see Washong Mawing back in the irons on horse number 3 in race 2, Dream Upon a Dream.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a problematic horse, but he's really packed with a lot of ability. You know, if he can just come out of this race well, we'll be trying to aim him at a race like the Grand Heritage race, but he's been showing us good work at the moment. He's sound, he's happy, so we're hoping he can run a big race.
In the same race, you've got Randall Simons on Ebha.
Yeah, listen, he's a nice horse, but he's coming back from a rest and he's probably not ideally distance suited, so we'll look for him to improve from this run, but if he can run in the back end of quartets, we'll be very happy.
Excellent. Then the first leg of the place accumulator, horse number 10, is Charming Charlie, and he gets Anthony Delpeche.
Yeah, he's coming up from Durban. He seems a nice sort. He was a bit green on debut, but I think the longer running Turffontein 1800, you know, he's the type of horse who's going to improve the further he goes, so he's one to watch.
TALBEC in race 6 is horse number 5, and he looks like he's just about ready to win.
Yeah, he's had 2 nice prep runs. The last one probably came a bit too soon for him, but this time he's drawn 1, so we're not going to be too far off the pace, and he's doing well at home. He's got Gavin Darina, so it looks like everything's in his favour, and we're just going to have to hope for the best.
And then finally in race 8, horse number 4 is Red Pomegranate with Washong aboard. She comes off a maiden victory.
Yeah, she too. We've done her vaccinations and rested her, and she's really blossomed. She's grown into a beautiful filly. She looks well. Everything's good. It works well. You know, it's obviously her first run back, and inside track's still not the ideal track for her, but we think she's got ability, and hopefully she can pull through.